me, because we stand here today in solidarity. We will not.
I think it's really powerful for me to see that in the face of all of this pain and devastation and frustration, you can turn that into something beautiful through art.
Two technology Clubhouse projects that I've led that can impact others in a positive way is leading workshops with international students concerning augmented reality and virtual reality, and working with UCI faculty on developing an app that can hopefully positively impact the mental health of Latino teens.
I try to make sure that all of the projects that I work on have a positive impact, whether it's the songs that I write that are positive so people who listen to them feel good as they're listening to them, or the videos I make where I try to make a statement.
Injustice makes us blind. X-ray, look at me through an X-ray. So hopefully my skin won't be the only thing you see.
Yeah, I've worked on a couple different projects. Most recently, when COVID-19 broke out, we were able to do food distribution.
Across southwestern Pennsylvania, people continue to help feed their community.
It started with an event called Hot Dogs for the Hood, which kind of manifested into Feed the Hood, and gaining a broader understanding of what food insecurity is, what it means, how it affects our daily lives, how it affects our mental health, our physical health, and many different other deterrents in life that just stop us from being the better person that we are.
I decided to get involved in the youth leadership and policy making at Eden to make a positive impact towards my community.
One of the projects I've been most part of is Invest in Youth, which is advocating for a youth development department in LA, and is also for youth to have decision-making power in the city.
A positive impact that I have been a part of was when the council and I went to the beach to have a beach cleanup. The materials that we used to clean up the beach was plastic gloves and plastic bags. I am involved with the council because I am the council secretary.
Primarily the reason why I got involved in youth activism was exposure, just being able to be a light to people who don't see things right within their own communities.
The most important thing that I've learned about both myself and my community, I realized while we were filming the music video, because we were looking at all of them, not burning, but all of the buildings that had been burned down and all of the boarded up windows, and there was just so much pain there. But at the same time, there were like murals on the boarded up pieces of wood.
Through the Clubhouse and other leadership projects, I've learned about myself that I'm capable of a lot more than I give myself credit for. I've gained a lot more self-confidence, and I found a talent that I have for speaking.
Experiences that I have gained are to be more open-minded and to listen carefully to my peers, because everyone has different interests in what they like to do.
I have been able to be a part of virtual town halls, open mic events, and given public comment at City Hall, and even meet with council members. And it's pretty cool because a bunch of young people are talking about social injustice, and I have seen how all of us gathering and talking about different issues has helped a lot of us to connect.
After writing X-Ray, there was an event at my school community where they allowed us to perform, and the BSU at my school got to speak out about racial injustice in our own school, which was really cool, and there were a lot of people there.
We are youth and we are powerful, so it's time for adults to recognize that.
What I would say to an adult about giving a youth a seat at the table, I would say, take a moment to at least hear what they have to say. Let us give you our ideas and hear us out. Adults should listen to us, because even though we are young and we act immature, doesn't mean that we always are. We try to express what we are passionate about.
It's important for the voices of youth to be heard, because we can often bring a different perspective than people who aren't our age might have. We can bring something different to the table because we might be in touch with different kinds of issues and things that also need to be addressed but just aren't the focus of maybe adults, for example. And the earlier our voices start being heard, the earlier we can develop leadership and public speaking and start working on things we care about.
It's important for the voices of youth to be heard because we are the ones who are inheriting this world and we are the upcoming generation.
But not the future in 10 years, but the future as in today. We have so many ideas and see what's happening in our community, so it's time that our voices are heard.
Because youth have the courage to speak up and use their own voice.
It's really important that people my age have an opportunity to say what they think about the world around us because that's the world that we're going to be living in.
To other youth like me that go to a clubhouse or are interested in joining the network and see a problem that they care about within their community and want to change it, the Clubhouse provides a lot of support with technology and with mentors and other people that can help you affect change.
I know a lot of adults say, oh, you're too young to understand, but we really aren't. And if you don't listen to us now, we could be living in a future without opportunities if we don't make any changes now.
Why do we get so